You need to know this. Regardless of who you are going to go through this throughout your life. So spending an extra 10 minutes watching this video can help you lead a much more healthier life. Hi and welcome to Curry Soup, where I simplify the most complicated medical illness and explain it in a way a 5-year-old can understand so you could lead a healthier lifestyle. So without wasting any time at all, let's explore what causes excess mucus production and what you can do to manage this condition. First thing we need to understand is, what is mucus? Mucus is actually a way of our body protecting us. It's produced by something called the mucous membrane, which lines all the way from our nose to our lungs. And the job of this mucus is to trap anything which is not supposed to come in. So regardless of where we are or what we are doing, whenever we are breathing, we are not just breathing in air. There's dust, there's bacteria, there's germs, like all sorts of unwanted things are going into our nose. So what this mucus does is it catches them and holds them there so that it's easier to throw them out later. That's why we have sneezing, we have runny nose. It's because our body is trying to chase these extra bacteria, extra toxins out of our body. But sometimes we can have too much mucus production. Like when we wake up, immediately we can feel like there's something in our throat we have to clear, or throughout the day we can feel very congested and we need to keep clearing our throat over and over again. So what causes this excess mucus production? There are many reasons for this. Let's take a look at it one by one. The first thing is acid reflux. I assume a lot of us know what acid reflux is, but for those who don't know, it's basically contents from your stomach rising up. You know, sometimes you have the heartburn feeling, you feel like very irritated. Yes, acid reflux does this. It pushes the content of your stomach, the juices and all, up to your throat. So when this happens, your throat is constantly going to get irritated, and this would stimulate the mucous membrane to produce more mucus. Cause number 2 is allergies. Regardless of what you're allergic to, even if it's allergic to food, it can stimulate the mucous membrane to start producing more mucus as well, because our body is just trying to protect us. So if you have some sort of allergy, if you already know what sort of allergy you have, try to prevent it. Or if you don't know what allergy you have at all, you can always go to a clinic and get checked. There's a very specific test to see what allergy you have, what are you allergic to. Cause number 3 is infection. Like for example, you're having the flu or the common cold. Yes, any infection which affects the airway, our breathing, will cause our mucous membrane to produce more mucus. And cause number 4 is any lung disease. Usually it's chronic diseases, which means long-term disease. For example, chronic bronchitis, COPD, cystic fibrosis, pneumonia. All these can cause excess production of mucus in your body. But besides that, there are certain things you do and even your environment can affect how much mucus your body produces. For example, if you're living in a place where it's so dry, if your house is just dry, or if you're from an area, a country where it's very dry, this could cause excess production of mucus because your throat is constantly dry and your body is trying to compensate for that. Other than that, if you're not drinking enough water, that can also cause overproduction of this mucus. And on the other hand, if you're drinking too much fluids like coffee, caffeinated drinks, that could cause increased production of mucus as well, because these drinks cause fluid loss in our body. Certain medications can cause excess production of mucus, and smoking. Smoking causes excess production of mucus. So what can you do? If you're someone who's going through this problem, like every day you just have to keep clearing your throat, you have to keep spitting here and there, what can you do to help yourself? First thing, the most important thing, and I always say this, is consult your doctor. Because everyone is different. You and I, we're not the same. My body has different medical condition, your body has different medical condition. So just go to a doctor, consult them, tell them what problems you're having. So usually if that excess production of mucus is because of any infection or anything, your doctor will usually give you some antibiotics. So if you treat the cause, you treat the symptom. If it's any other cause, usually they'll give you some sort of nasal spray or medication to make this mucus layer thinner and looser so it's easier to expectorate later, easier to throw it out later. Things you can do at home. Number 1 is gargle with salt water. This will help clear up all the mucus behind your throat, at the end of your throat there, and it can also help kill the germs which are there. Number 2 is humidify the air. Get a humidifier. If you're from a region which is super dry or your house is just dry, you're always having cracks in your lips, get a humidifier. Let the air in your house be more moist. Number 3, stay hydrated. Drink enough water. Even our parents told us this since like we were kids, so it's no news for all of us. Drink enough water, but try to avoid drinking too much of caffeinated beverages. So don't drink too much coffee, like 5 cups of coffee a day. Of course, you're gonna have all sorts of problems. Drink more water. Number 4, elevate your head. If you're sleeping at night, usually if we lie down flat, we can easily feel the mucus collecting behind our throat. So put like 2 pillows so that it's easier for the mucus to flow down instead of getting trapped behind there. Tip number 4 or 5, avoid irritants, fragrance, chemicals or pollution, anything which can irritate your throat. Because the more your mucous membrane gets irritated, the more mucus it's going to produce. And please avoid the food you're allergic to as well. This can contribute to overproduction of mucus as well. So if you're allergic to egg, stop eating eggs. And finally, stop smoking. Especially if you already have a chronic lung disease like COPD or something, that's already high time for you to stop smoking. It's already too late. But if you keep continuing, if you watched my video on COPD is a progressive disease. So you're just going to worsen your lungs more and more. Better to quit today, quit now, than to quit later. If this video helped you in any way, if you found any value in this video, the only thing I ask is for you to share this with your friends and family members. Spread the knowledge. Because this video may not mean much to you, but for someone else, this might mean the world. And if you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, please go ahead and smash the subscribe button right there and click the bell icon, because YouTube's algorithm is changing all the time and we want to make sure our videos come and reach you. And until the next informative video, in anything you do, do your best and be the best version of yourself. Bye-bye.